So, as soon as we're past the hollow traps... Right. Turn the traps back on if you would.
The PA continues shouting at him not to do it. He continues to not listen.
Walks up to the PA. Man, you're a mouthy one, aren't you?
Fuck you.
If you
There's
insist.
no need for vulgarity. Look, we can all be friends here. Really? Yeah, I didn't believe it either, did I?
Yeah. You have the guts to say that, given what you're doing right now.
Well, obviously. I mean, look at me. I've got all the guts I need.
You have no guts.
Yeah. And I still got more than you.
I would punch you in the face right now if my fist was close enough.
Well, where are you? Let's do this, huh?
For my own safety, I'm not going to answer that question.
Pussy.
Bitch!
No, straight up. Oh, well. All talk and no play. Seriously. My balls rotted off. And I've still got bigger ones than you.
Oh no, I could kill you. I just couldn't kill the guy behind you.
I highly doubt you could kill me. You know what?
Okay, I could cause you to cease functioning. Is that better? Skeleton bastard.
Oh, no, it's still called kill when you do it to the undead. You racist prick. But I highly doubt you could. You know what? We'll figure it out in a bit.
Oh, fuck.
Turns to the guy at the console. So, where's Mr. Dickless?
I don't. I shouldn't.
Buddy. Look, like I said, you all get to go free. Everything is hunky-dory. You know,
I don't want to get him killed just because he's an ass.
He's not. I'm not going to kill him. I'm not going to kill him. You have my word, I will not kill him. Beat him within an inch of his life? Maybe. Kill him? Nah.
The guy just silently points at the door. Literally just a door across the hall.
Really, just...
Yeah.
Open...
At the muttered, yeah, the PA just starts shouting. It's not even coherent words at this point. It's
Yeah, no, I'm
angry
walking over to the PA and just disconnecting the audio line.
Are you ripping the panel off the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just taking a screwdriver,
still
pulling
hear
the
it
panel
from all
off,
over
ripping
the
out the
internet.
audio line. I rolled a 16 for that, so I think I'm going to get it.
Yeah. You can still hear it from all the rooms next to you.
Well, let's go say hi to our resident Dickless.
Gage, are you joining in and saying hi to the resident Dickless?
No, I'm gonna go hunting for who I'm here for. And oh, Jesus Christ, why?
Uh-oh.
What happened?
So on a side note, I've been playing Diablo this whole time.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Gage.
Hey, I'm still paying attention. I've just been farming.
Yeah,
But anyway,
Diablo's a lot more mindless than you might think.
it is. But, I'm in the jail cell for Leoric's tomb, and 2 goblin hordes fucking just spawned in the same level.
Nice.
Right on top of each other. Anyway,
Okay.
moving on. But anyway, I'm going to be looking for Explodium Man, my secondary employer.
I'll send the tour guide with you to go, help you let him out.
So,
I'm taking Mr. Console Man as my secondary resident tour guide.
The first prison door that you open, there's 2 cells inside. One of them contains what appears to be a blob of flesh, and the other what appears to be a pile of scrap.
Hmm.
Computer guy helpfully points out how to turn off the containment field if you want to.
No, these are the ones we're looking for.
You're just leaving that on.
That's concerning. That moment where I can't communicate with it, so...
Moving on. Are you just going to straight up ignore everyone who isn't Explodium Man?
Pretty much.
The skeleton I'm sending with him isn't. It's going to turn off containments on the way.
Why are you like this?
The first containment that you turn off, you see absolutely no reaction from either the blob or the pile of scrap.
Right.
The second room that you see, there's a very lucid guy who goes, "Yeah, prison break."
Hell yeah.
I can't tell very lucid is sarcastic or not.
Well, compared to the other guy who is unconscious, that guy's doing pretty good.
Yeah. Skeleton walks over, turns off the containment field, and calls out, "Courtesy of Don fucking Carbone of the Undead Mafia. Let's get your ass out of here. Though there's some boys in shinier blue coming down a bit, so you want some revenge, I think we'll get you covered."
As nice as that sounds, first priority is just getting out. Revenge can come later with proper planning.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
At the sounds of guys in shinier blue, he's just noticeably panicked.
So, how nasty are these bastards in shinier blue?
Nastier than me.
Yeah.
That's all I ever needed to know.
Well, you got a way out of here that isn't through the front door?
Nope.
Well, I
Sorry,
guess
man.
you're stuck in it here with us until we deal with them.
We'll
I'll
manage.
do my best.
I'm just waiting till they get my character, and actually, it hasn't even been long enough for my character to go to board state yet.
It's only been, what, half an hour?
Yeah, probably a little longer since the capture, but just a tiny bit.
Anyway, let's deal with the dickless. Me and 6 of my skeletons are just going to sit there. I've got one skeleton making sure the people in the break room don't do anything stupid. And one skeleton's with Gage.
Just sitting right outside the fucking door, waiting for him?
What?
Is that what you're doing?
No,
Are you sitting right outside?
I have my skeletons arrayed in a semicircle, and I just kind of knock on the door. Just dun 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 dun. Open up, dickless.
The door opens. Roll dexterity.
Not dodge.
Dexterity, not dodge?
No, sorry. Yeah, roll agility. Sure.
Not dodge. And
Agility.
one of my
Okay.
skeletons interposes itself, and then dodges.
It shouldn't dodge.
Oh.
If it interposes itself and dodges, you get hit.
Oh, good point. Yeah, no.
By the way, I believe you're allowed to try dodging first, and then if you fail, you can have an interposed action occur.
Alright, so should I roll that, or...
Go for
Yeah.
it.
16.
Why did I say you should roll? You don't roll. For
Oh.
dodge.
Yeah. That's why I was asking, should I roll for it?
That said, in this case, since I told you to, sure. If
16.
that's 16, is that including your modifiers?
Yes.
So about that interpose.
There's an interpose going on.
Yeah, so he punches one of your skeletons in the face, and then immediately goes, "Ow, fuck!"
Well,
The skeleton needs to roll to resist damage.
he rolled a 7 total.
He actually took a -1 from this guy's fist.
As Don Carbone goes, nice. You bruised the bone. Normally I'd be yelling, rattle 'em, boys, at this point, but yeah, screw it. Rattle 'em, boys! As all the skeletons just dogpile him.
Are they dealing lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal. I promised this guy would live.
Okay, quite frankly, he doesn't put up much of a fight. Like, he tries, and he's better trained than most people, but compared to your frickin' skeletons...
Strength 5. Strength 5, and their melee is 10.
Okay, Gage, I hope you're okay with playing two characters
For the moment, yeah.
in the same scene, because you are now, as you walk in, and there's a frustrated person and an amused person, both of which you recognize.
So I'm like, okay, you can stop trying to explode now. It just looks up and goes, you're here.
And my character just is sitting there, and he just claps and goes, "This is the fastest prison break I've ever seen."
As the
That's
skeleton turns off their containment field.
So, this exploding man walks up and goes, so, what are we dealing with?
Guys, you're in shinier blue. They're coming up.
I can probably deal with it.
On the screen that was controlling the containment field, there's a flashing red light.
Poke.
By the way, what does my character feel like the instant the containment field is down?
Whatever he normally feels like.
So he doesn't feel strange. He's immediately out of the room.
And no one questions this fact.
He doesn't want to be in the room in the event it starts back up or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty much
That's
out
it.
of the room too.
There's still that blinking red light on the screen.
Skeleton taps it a couple times. I don't know, boss.
Question, did that exist for the others? I know I'm not in a place to ask that, but...
No, it didn't.
Oi. Unfortunate Reaper. It's blinking. What does that mean?
I don't know. Can I try technology to figure out what that means?
I'm going to give you a DC 5 common sense roll on that skeleton.
Yeah, he made it.
It's saying critical overload, dump energy.
Which means what?
Either
At a guess from the words, probably something's going to explode.
We should probably leave.
Yeah.
That's strange. You don't remember being outside the complex.
We should probably... Oh, I'm home.
As the skeleton is running through and opening all of the doors.
Yeah, by the way, anybody who's exited their containment rooms, I'm going to rapidly shuttle them outside to some, warehouse or something that isn't our home base, just because I don't quite trust them that much.
Now, what are you doing with the pile of scrap and the pile of flesh?
I stare at it for a moment.
These being two separate entities.
I sit there for a moment and try to speak to them. Can you understand me?
A single piece of metal extends upwards by about an inch from the pile of scrap.
Do you want out? Wiggle towards me if the answer is yes.
It flops over towards you. And you hear a pop.
I evac it too.
Okay, you have evacuated a pile of scrap. Funnily enough, it is an entire pile of scrap. It's entirely connected by wires and shit.
Yeah, I also ask it real quick if it thinks that the blob of flesh is safe with the same meaning.
You don't get any response you can identify.
Do you think it's not safe?
You don't get any response you can identify.
Yeah. Also, I probably tilt it back upright.
It's a pile of scrap. It doesn't have an upright.
I put it back to the upright it was before.
It was a pile of scrap before. It's genuinely a bunch of pieces of metal held together with loose wires.
I mean, you said part of it flopped over, so I was putting that back upright, but...
It was like an inch high.
Oh. But yeah, I'm still putting that back upright.
Okay.
And ask the question again.
You don't get any response you can identify.
That's unfortunate. Okay. I was initially going to think that my character is too cautious, but no, my character is actually not that cautious. He's more curious, so he is going to evac the blob of flesh too.
Is he going to put it somewhere special or just leave it in the same warehouse?
Actually, that's a point. He's probably going to put... No, he's going to put it in the same warehouse, probably next to the pile of scrap.
Okay. If someone walks into that warehouse, they're going to have a time.
God, I've basically evac'd everyone now, haven't I?
Pretty much. There are a bunch of unmentioned people who are varying degrees of conscious and or grateful.
Yep.
Any of them that future character I mentioned, or?
Oh, almost certainly. If you want it to be.
He has a teleportation ability of his own. Basically, he grabs an exposed... He touches a piece of metal and then zaps his way away.
I wouldn't be surprised if this entire
piece of metal and then is annoyed because it's on its own generator system.
So he just zaps back out. Generator's broken. As lights start flickering off, fuckers didn't put in enough breakers. Yeah, he probably overloaded the generator.
How nice of him.
Yeah. Are there any pieces of metal that go to the outside?
No.
No. Oh, yeah.
No,
honestly, my character...
there is. It's the stairs in the elevator, but you'd have to go to an area that's rapidly filling with special blues to get there.
Mind you, with the exception of those two, my character isn't really asking if people want to be evac'd.
Oh, okay then.
He's working on speed.
Yeah, the people who look like people are just getting evac'd.
Never mind then, he doesn't get to ask.
Hold on, have I been evac'd already, or has this Explodium Man been evac'd?
I think
he was one of
probably. Actually, yes. Yes, simply because the one thing looked like it was going to explode. I would have asked first, but...
Fair, but hold on. Put me back. I have a plan.
You probably can only ask that as soon as he finishes evac'ing literally everyone else, because he actually evacs you to your base.
Yeah, I mean, probably. They're going to be clearing the building, so I've got
He
time.
jumps back in and goes, everyone's evac'd, this should be funny. And you're just like, put me back, and I'm like, you sure? Okay.
Yep. Put me in the hallway outside of the room.
You're back.
Great. So I'm going to start wandering the halls looking for these special boys in blue looking very confused.
Uh-oh.
So you don't have a very good idea of how this place is laid out.
That's why I'm walking around.
Okay. You see a doorway that A, has a lot of guns in it, and B, one of them shoots at you.
Well, I'm not going down that hallway.
Eep.
You hear the sound of more gunfire from that hallway, despite the failing lights.
He probably actually didn't get it out before he got zapped away then.
Oh, okay.
Depending on how fast the teleportation happened. If he has a moment, he probably touched a wire and went to the generator, blowing it up.
Then not that fast, and he did blow it up.
Okay.
Because Sean is not that fast.
I am not that fast, and I was working through a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Electrode is just like, fuck this shit. Before getting warped out.
God, anybody who actually, if any records remain in here, they're gonna look friggin' weird.
A bit, yeah.
Why were we guarding an empty complex? Or more like, why was it already empty when the break-in happened?
Right, so anyway, do I see anything that looks particularly like cop flavored?
Actually, Sean, I think what would happen is literally the containment goes down and suddenly nobody's there anymore. Because now your powers exist again.
Well, I don't think his powers go that far back, so some of the later ones, the cameras might disagree on when they stopped existing, which is even more concerning.
Yeah, that'd be great. And I did make it so that it's entirely DM's discretion how my power interacts with the world, so...
Okay. I don't know that you'll hear a lot about it, but after some trudging around down here, Gage, there are a few terrified technicians.
Oh.
And one technician being beat up by a pile of skeletons. You can deal with that how you want.
So wait, did the guys with the guns shoot the skeleton that was in the break room?
Funnily enough, they didn't even check the break room.
So that skeleton and those technicians are just having a very rousing game of some card game.
The ones they're playing, yeah.
Kalashnikov Suka!
They hear the shout of Kalashnikov Suka. One of them peeks in and goes, everything okay in here?
Yeah, I'm winning, Skeleton says, looking up.
There's just 3 guys and a skeleton around a table playing a card game.
You know what? You're not my problem right now.
Yeah! Is this a guy in shiny or blue?
Yes.
Yeah, but you're mine. Pulls up his Tommy gun, like flips the table and starts Tommy gunning at him.
But the guy in blue actually just shuts the door.
Hey! Asshole!
He just puts the table back and gets back to playing cards.
Basically, and just has his Tommy gun sitting next to him so that if somebody opens the door again, he can just immediately start firing at him. Sorry about that. So, Jim, it was your turn, right?
Poor Jim. He's so terrified right now.
Right, so am I finding anything cop flavored down here?
No. Except for increasing sounds of gunfire from that one hallway, it appears pretty clear.
Well, I'm just gonna wait until something cop flavored shows up.
Or this place explodes and then you explode.
Which is gonna be even funnier considering we're under a gas station.
Oh!
Oh, shit, right.
I like how everybody just now remembered that detail.
It's part of the cover for when this inevitably explodes, because we all know that's what secret laboratories do.
Fair.
This is going to be so fucking good.
After a few turns of back and forth gunfire, it mostly tapers off, and you hear the thump of footsteps coming down the hallway.
I kind of peek out from the hallway looking extremely concerned. Hello?
You're peeking into the hallway that previously shot at you?
Yeah, kind of.
Are they just starting shooting at him again?
No, there's a guy down at the other end with some very scorched armor trundling towards you. You hear from obviously a speaker, "Yo."
Are you a cop?
Yes.
Where am I?
Oh God, are you an escaped prisoner?
Prisoner? No. I was just in my apartment and now I'm here and I don't know what happened.
The funny
You
thing
need to
is-
roll perception on that one.
I need to roll perception?
Persuasion.
Deception.
I'm
Oh,
good
boy.
at life today.
The deception one.
Oh man, Explodia Man is good at that.
I mean, even if he fails, he just gets shot and then he explodes.
Well, that's a 17 on the die plus 8.
You hear the whispers of
25.
cursing from behind a helmet that doesn't have its microphone turned on at the moment. And then, okay, come on out. We can get you out of here.
Okay, is it safe? That was a lot of gunfire.
It's safe now.
Okay.
And yes, that was a lot of gunfire.
I run to the end of the hallway.
Yeah, there's a group of, like, a lot of shiny blues here.
A whole lot of shiny blues.
Oh
right.
boy.
Officer?
Please.
Yes?
I explode.
Oh, I thought you were going to go. Oh. Damn.
No.
I don't feel so. Bang!
Nah.
Okay, so first, what's the radius on that explosion?
30 feet.
Wow, that's actually pretty small. You know you
know,
can
right?
take multiple ranks to increase the range?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the damage on that explode? It's 11.
Yes.
Okay. Dice, please. Dice. Okay, every single one of them rolled a 9, a 7, or a 5.
Amazing.
So... Actually, I think they all survived that?
I take it they don't use mook rules.
On the
No,
bright
they
side,
don't.
yeah, on the bright side, they had no idea that was my power, so they just assumed some escaped villain just put a bomb on me.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I also need to roll structure,
We have an escape
and that's going to be slightly less survivable.
Especially at the gas station. Oh god, it might collapse in on them.
Yeah, okay, so first off, the door that was closed
Is now very
gets
open.
blown in.
Gets what?
Gets
Blown in.
blown in.
Oh,
Is the skeleton sitting in front of that door?
Punk! Thud.
shit, I didn't know to evac the skeleton either.
It
Oh, as
doesn't
soon as you
matter, it's an
evac Don
Indian.
Cutterbone, he goes, okay, yeah, I promised all the people there that they'd not die, so if you could go rescue them, please?